Mark Resch ready to tip us off. And North Carolina trying to get it to Indya Nivar, but instead it will go to the Seahawks for the first possession here at Carmichael. Mary Ferrito, #1, makes her first start of the season. First shot is up from Cox and good.
And they like to open in zone, which they have. They don't usually open in that zone press, so that's kind of new for them.
3 to start, not so bad. Here is Ferrito, the senior transfer from Wisconsin in her 3rd year with the Seahawks. Getting the start tonight with those injuries. Nice drive to the basket. This UNCW team likes to get to the hoop.
And that's what you want in the zone, is you want to get a good open look, and then you want to just go get your second shots. And there's Toomey taking her time, gathering and finishing.
Short on her attempt. And quick down the floor go the Seahawks for 2.
And that was an issue in the Louisville game, was transition defense. Just sprinting, getting back, slowing down the ball.
Toomey in the lane, and one opportunity coming.
So great job cutting and attacking. Great finish by Toomey. Not a lot of contact there, but...
Nivar working her way to the basket. Toomey gets the putback. She's got 6.
They are one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the ACC right now. And I kind of wonder how long. Nice steal by Aarnisalo.
Yeah,
the Seahawks can stay in the zone because they're just...
Angelina Palaio, the 6'3" redshirt freshman into the game for UNCW. Big block from Nivar. She's flying down the floor, can't be stopped. Nyla Brooks, the 6'1" freshman into the game for the Tar Heels. As is Blanca Thomas, 6'5" on the inside. There's Brooks, knocks down her first attempt. Keeping up her end of things on the defensive end. So we'll see if she can work on this end of the floor as well. It's around and in, and that is up over player that we highlighted, Talia Henderson, who's in the game. There she is.
That was quite acrobatic by Torin Rogers, though, down here on the other end. She's a transfer from Richmond and really their 3rd option on offense.
Inside they go again. It's Cox, 4 points for the grad transfer from Virginia Union. Up and down the floor, Nivar. She goes up for the rebound. Courtney Banghart saying she spent more time the last 48 hours with Nivar than effort, the attitude, the skill of this freshman.
Yeah, the big thing she said is defense. She's learning you got to be a two-way player. Lanie Grant. I'm just glad both have the quarters and advancing the ball. I don't know what's wrong with college men.
That was Layla Hull, redshirt sophomore for the Tar Heels, into the game to Thomas. Defended well there. Palaio stood her ground.
Exactly, which is why I never really liked the early conference games. I was like, can I just start after Christmas and have everything like where I want it to be?
Brooks with the shot clock winding down. That beautiful rainbow of a shot goes through. Pisa Quieros in the game, and another in the hoop for Brooks. That's her 3rd triple.
And they're just doing a great job inside and out against the zone all day.
Grant couldn't quite gain control of it. Seahawks going inside off the glass is good for Storm. Good look inside.
Great mid to low in the zone. Off the bench. And got a concussion. And so she hasn't been playing a lot, but she's doing great. Beautiful.
Well, thus far, the Tar Heels not helping their free throw numbers, but Toomey is in double digits. She's got 10. Shot under pressure with the shot clock winding down. Aarnisalo hit a 3 early for this Tar Heel team. Toomey can launch him too. There it is.
Not sure what's going on.
Nivar back on the floor along with Aarnisalo. Takes the shot and hits it. Off the bench in the first 8 of the season and having to get the start tonight due to couple of other players out with injury for UNCW. Inbounded. Zubic out there along with Aarnisalo short on the three-point attempt. Good hands. Paige Smith came flying through. Will try to take it all the way in. Good jump stop. Her first two.
I like her motor. She just keeps playing. And there's Rory Cox with another steal. Good finish over. Rory hanging around. And, you know, that's just young player. So good reps for these young North Carolina players. And that's Nivar getting yet another steal.
She's got 5 in the game for North Carolina. Look away from the score. You need to work on what you need to work on. If you're a player like Blanca Thomas in the game, what do you need to do? Well, a little more of that would be good. Just over a minute to play.
Love the 6'2" Harris just dogging the ball.
Thomas gets the block inside. Nivar wasting no time, getting down the floor for 2.
And this is what we're talking about, Jen. It's just, you know, you got to pump fake. You got to pivot on the other side of the rim there. But we're not, so we're off to the races.
Saw some of the numbers there from the first half. The three-point shot definitely has been an advantage for North Carolina. And UNCW is yet to hit from 3, but that's a good drive to the basket.
And again, this team is not going to go away. They're going to keep playing hard. Isis Storm
had the last basket, gets a chance for some points in transition. You betcha, there it is. Her 4th different school.
She's a fun story. I mean, the coach had a friend and said, hey, it was like 2 weeks before school was going to start. And she said, hey, I got a kid for you.
To just 6 they had in all of the second quarter. Renaya Kelly cannot get that lid off the basket, but Toomey there to put it away.
And Ciera Toomey is just working the boards. I love the way she rebounds out. And that's a good way to get yourself going. Just get a little putback. Get your defense going.
Ferrito tried to drive against Harris. It is last touch by North Carolina. So can you make the right decision? The question for the Tar Heels as Aarnisalo turns around and tucks it in. Nivar open for 3. There it is.
There's your senior leadership. Let me get us going here. Let me get a steal, then let me get that rebound. Now let me come down and knock down a 3.
Her beautiful journey for Nivar, starting her career at Stanford. She's from Apex, North Carolina originally. They looked at her here at North Carolina, wound up going to Stanford, transferred into the Tar Heels. Brooks, welcome back to the game.
And that's the hard thing with a zone press. You kind of come back and it's really hard to...
Shooters' eyes must light up when they see a zone defense collapse like that in the paint. And that's a nice looking 3. Blanca Thomas on the floor. She gets it on the inbounds. 3 from the corner is good from Lanie Grant.
Instead of moving her up, Courtney offered her a scholarship.
Well, it's been a good decision all around, I would say. Good finish there from Pelayo. Would you say 70% of the offense?
Yeah, a little over. And yet, Coach Banghart thinks this is her best team ever, which is pretty exciting. They do have an incredible, because Ferrito, got the lob pass to Thomas!
Point for Jen! Yes! I'll take it.
Goes up, and it gets the tip in, and that's not an easy one. That's about a 4-footer.
And so valuable, right, when you do get that opportunity to host.
Oh, it's a huge advantage.
4th quarter starts with the first 3. Cueros, we saw the freshman in the first half. Brooks saw an opening and took it.
Nice little brush rub screen. So I just love her tempo. She just kind of gets in there. Let me see, what do I have? Nice wide open left.
Young player possesses. I think she loves her attitude more. She said she just comes in with a smile on her face. She wants to learn every day and get better. And that triple, nothing but net. Grant has hit 3 triples on the night. Inside, Thomas. Good defense.
read Silver's lips how frustrated she is right now.
Thomas. Not too much Storm can do when Thomas gets that kind of positioning.
So that's a little screen and seal. Great position. Drop step. That's just 150 wet. Trying to defend you. It definitely is over.
Oh, that looks too little. Face-up game for Blanca Thomas, adding to her total. 8 now in the game for the sophomore. Ostakova, the freshman out of Moscow, Russia, making a run up. Number 5 jersey. Too tall defensively that time.
Taking care of the ball, getting their assists, getting their steals, shooting a good percentage. And they're doing it with the entire bench.
And it is an area that the Tar Heels are going to need to improve upon. There is Barker. Taking it away on the inbound. Gets the bounce! The junior from Durham, North Carolina. Certainly
it hurts a lot of our hearts in the West.
I know it does.
That our Pac-12 has dissolved.
Well, you had a long time there as both a coach and a player, so I understand, and a broadcaster. Quieros adds to the scoring column. Her mom will be proud, no doubt. Quieros tipped it away, turns it into 2 on the other end. Well, Courtney Banghart said, we are not going to give up 76 points again on our home floor. They certainly did not do that here tonight. Just 34 points allowed by UNCW, a 50-point victory.